No more looking ahead. The time is now. The Gonzaga Bulldogs are in town as the Lobos homestand continues, and one of the toughest stretches of the season is underway. Gonzaga comes in 3-2 on the season, and they are a powerhouse program. NCAA Sweet 16 appearance last year, and possibly one of the best players we'll get a chance to see all season long in fifth-year forward Yvonne Egypt, averaging 18.2 points, 9.6 rebounds. Was in the Olympics over the summer with Team Canada. She is the linchpin for this Bulldogs program. But the Lobos, they are ready for the challenge. They are excited with their young team that is continuing to come together, and they will be leaning on explosive players in Destiny Hooks and Vianney Cumber to try to match the firepower of the Bulldogs. It's a good one on a Sunday afternoon in the pit as the West Coast Conference goes against the Mountain West Conference. Gonzaga, New Mexico, coming up next on the Mountain West Network.
Yeah. I'ma get right in my bag. Why you gonna try to get mad? Everybody wanna keep up. Don't you know I move too fast? Watch me level up. Watch me.
At forward is a sweet graduate student from the Netherlands, number 5, monetized. At guard, 5'9" junior from Portugal, number 8,
Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome inside the pit. This is what it's all about, a big-time game in a big-time venue. The Gonzaga Bulldogs in Albuquerque to take on the New Mexico Lobos. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on the Mountain West Network, and those of you listening on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Let's get right to it. The players that are going to be deciding this game. We'll start with the Gonzaga Bulldogs, come in from the West Coast Conference, a fantastic program led by Lisa Fortier in her 11th season, coming off a 32-win year where they appeared in the Sweet 16. The Bulldogs begin with Claire O'Connor, a 6-foot sophomore guard from Bellevue, Washington, where number 4, averaging 7.8 points per contest. You're going to have the 6'3" forward, a graduate from the Netherlands, number 5, Watt Huijbens. Huijbens, 7 points, 6.4 boards, and 3 assists per game. Then you have an outstanding freshman guard from St. Louis, Missouri, standing 5'8", number 11, Allie Turner. Turner, 15.4 points, 3.4 rebounds, team high 17 made threes. And then you have the outstanding forward, 6'1", fifth-year player from Calgary, Alberta, number 15, Yvonne Egypt. Egypt, 18.2 points, 9.6 boards. And rounding out the starting lineup, you have the 5'9" junior guard from Portugal, number 8, Ines Betancourt. Betancourt, 10.2 points, 2.6 rebounds. We look at the New Mexico Lobos and head coach Mike Bradbury in his 9th season at the University of New Mexico. 165 wins to 91 losses at UNM. It begins in the backcourt, 5'9" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 3, Destiny Hooks. Hooks leads the Lobos 16.6 points per contest, shooting 58% from the floor. As a first-year Lobo, a senior transfer from Austin Peay, a 5'9" guard from Dayton, Ohio, number 4, Alyssa Hargrove. Hargrove, 8 points, 2 boards, 2 assists per game this season. And it's a 5'5" freshman from Lisbon, Portugal, number 13, Joanna Magalhães. Magalhães averaging 3.4 points and 3.6 assists for the Lobos. Inside, you have a 5th-year forward standing 6'1" from Maputo, Mozambique, number 14, Olda Joaquim. Joaquim, 8.8 points, 8.2 rebounds on the season. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Lobos, it's a 5'10" senior from Albuquerque, New Mexico, played at Sandia High School, number 33, Vianney Cumber. Cumber, 14.6 points, 5.6 boards, leads the Lobos with 15 made threes. So it's Hooks, Hargrove, Magalhães, Joaquim, and Cumber for the Lobos. Our referees for this afternoon's game, Kyle Bacon, Kelly Broomfield, and Ashley Ellis. It is the home white uniforms for the Lobos, trimmed in the cherry and silver piping. Road blue for the Bulldogs. This is going to be such a fun matchup, good environment, a fantastic Gonzaga program in town. Can't wait to see how this one plays out as you get ready to start the first quarter is brought to you by Nucinda Credit Union, the power of we. This is the third meeting between these two programs. Last time the Bulldogs were in Albuquerque, go back to 2004. The teams met up in Spokane last year. It was a 67-56 win for the Bulldogs. This is the completion of the home-and-home series. Fans on their feet, the Lobo fans will stand and clap until New Mexico scores their first basket of each half. Joyke, E-Jim at center court. Ball is up, tipped one by the Bulldogs as they attack right to left from our radio broadcast position. Man-to-man defense from the Lobos. Looking inside, they go right into E-Jim, faces up on the baseline. Pass to the far sideline, three-point shot up and in. Betancourt, first bucket of the game, 3-0 lead for the Bulldogs. It's a challenge for the Lobos trying to defend the post and limit the perimeter opportunities. Destiny Hooks, sophomore, drives baseline, stops and lays it in. A confident attack there from the sophomore Hooks. 3-2 game just underway here in the first quarter. Working on the right wing, it's O'Connor, goes inside the E-Jim, faces it up. Far baseline, double comes, pass underneath, wide open layup is missed by Hybins. Tried the reverse, couldn't get it to go. Hargrove in transition. Left-hand dribbling lane, bounce pass to Joyke. Pump fake, can't get it to go. Gets her a miss off the glass. Hooks deep three from the corner. That's no good. It's rebounded by Turner. Freshman guard takes it in the front court. Guarded by Hargrove. Looking inside, not there. Bulldogs swinging around the perimeter. O'Connor now goes inside the E-Jim. E-Jim finds Hybins wide open underneath. Lobos missed the defensive assignment. 5-2 the lead for Gonzaga. Wide open layup for the 6'3" forward. Not going to miss a second time with that opportunity. Cumber, guarded by E-Jim, finds Hooks, top of the key, little head fake. She puts it on the deck, drives the lane, stops. Has some find Magalish. Magalish goes inside, stops, turnaround jumper for the freshman. Good, a little 5-footer in the paint. Magalish. International flavor on both of these rosters. 5-4 Gonzaga leads, goes right inside E-Jim. Fantastic post position, misses the layup, gets it back and scores it right there from the restricted circle. You let her get deep and she is going to eat you up inside. 7-4 lead for the Bulldogs, 8:05 left. Freshman Magalish driving, misses the layup attempt, but the putback is there for Joyke. The Lobos doing some work on the offensive glass. 1-point game, 7-6 to go right back inside. Double comes, pass out, three in the air, in the basket. Hybins makes it 10-6. That's a challenge. The Lobos going to double, then they have to be able to get back out on the perimeter. 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. Hargrove, bounce pass to Joyke, but it's a kickball. Zags 2 for 2 from 3 to start this game. 4 of 6 from the field. Lobos are 3 of 5. 10-6 lead for the Zags. Hooks, dribbles from the sideline. Connor passes it ahead to Betancourt. Betancourt gets to Hybins. Hybins swings it right wing out on the sideline. Turner goes right inside the E-Jim, and again, backside layup left wide open off the double team. That's going to force Mike Bradbury to call a timeout as Gonzaga has a 12-6 lead. 7:18 left in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor. And this is Lobo Women's Basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network. It's a 12-6 lead for the Bulldogs over the Lobos. Mott Hybins leading away with 7 points, couple defensive breakdowns for New Mexico, leading to 2 wide open layups for the 6'3" forward as the Zags shooting 71% from the field at the start of this one. Basketball is better with crisp Bud Light at your game. Keep it crisp, the Lobos easy to drink, easy to enjoy. I'm JJ Buck with you courtside here in the pit as New Mexico called an early timeout. Head coach Mike Bradbury, I think he was too happy with some of those defensive rotations that led to those open baskets inside, and that's a challenge. The Lobos trying to double Yvonne E-Jim inside, but she is a very good passer and finding the open target underneath the basket. Bulldogs also 2 of 2 from 3. Lobos 3 of 6 from the field to start this game. 7:15 remaining. Mexico basketball, they're working left to right. There's Hooks. Up top, outside the three-point line. Puts it on the deck, drives inside, tries to scoop. Right-handed shot smacked out of her hand. Gonna stay with the Lobos at 19 on the shot clock. Hooks 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field. Amaya Moreland, number 24, into the game. She gets the inbound. Passes back out to Cumber. 3-point shot up, off iron. Rebounded by the Zags. It's O'Connor. Sophomore brings it to the front court. Picked up by Hooks. They go inside. Ejim has Cumber on her, and it's stolen by Hooks. As Ejim was spinning to the basket, Hooks came in to swipe. Hooks pull up 3-point shot. No good on that off iron. It goes out of play. 6:43 left here, the first quarter. 12-6 lead for the Bulldogs. Ejim came in 415 points away from the all-time scoring record for the Bulldogs. She has it up top, passes to Turner in the corner, sets the screen. Turner curls to the elbow, goes back to Ejim. She's going to pull a deep shot and hits it. That's a 3-pointer from the near sideline, 15-6. A lead for the Bulldogs to go right inside to Moreland. Immediately goes up with it, lays it in with the right hand. Maya Moreland, the senior. She gets position on the block, keeps it simple. That's a good place for her to be. Snaps an 8-0 run for Gonzaga. 15-8 the lead for the Bulldogs. High screen set for Turner. She has it, pulls up, top of the key, comes up short. Rebound, tangled up 2 players. It's Hooks and O'Connor. Possession arrow favors the Lobos. Laura Lengerman, number 5, also checked into the game for the Lobos, a sophomore from Germany. McKinley Dahlin, 6-foot sophomore, checks in for Ejim. Number 22, Hooks finds Lengerman, open wing 3. It's coming up short for the sophomore. Easy rebound for Highbens. Out of transition, here's Betancourt. Pass the near side, it's Turner. Goes baseline, the runner, it's good. Ellie Turner makes it 17-8. Turner, second leading scorer in the Bulldogs, 15.4 points per game. Lengerman trying to answer. She just lost her footing, fell to the ground, and O'Connor was able to pick it up underneath the basket. Betancourt transition 3, too hard. Hargrove, good backside rebound. The senior's going to take it herself into the front court. Finds Lengerman. Right wing 3, this time from the sophomore, is good. Good transition basketball there from the Lobos. They trail by 6, 17-11. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Betancourt picked up by Lengerman. High post touchdown for Highbens. And an easy layup by Betancourt. Off the pass, just cut to the basket. Lobos got caught trailing. Another open layup for the Bulldogs, 19-11. Bounce pass to Hooks on the baseline, reverse layup, it's good. 19-13. Hooks gets her second field goal, she has 4 points. Zags lead, 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. O'Connor drives from the top of the key, and a travel is called on the sophomore. Ejim comes back in, also checking in Esther Little, number 0, and number 12, Cristabel Osorobo. Freshman from Spain, picking up Hargrove. Cumber has the basketball, curls around, little weave action on the perimeter for the Lobos. Hooks, pull-up jumper, top of the key, that's short, misses everything, goes out of play. Hooks just 2 of 7 from the field to start this game. Six-point lead for the Bulldogs. Ejim, high post touch, faces up on Moreland. Turner, that's a late whistle, but there was a moving screen called as Turner was going to pull the trigger on an open 3 from the near side. The baseline official called the foul. Lady Mwamba, 5'11" junior from Congo, first year Lobo checks in. We're at number 1. Mwamba, 5 points, 3 rebounds per game. Working herself into the rotation. This is her 4th appearance this season for 5 games. Wamba has it on the wing. Junior drives to the baseline, picks up her dribble. Finds Hargrove. Hargrove gets it. 12 on the shot clock. Hargrove drives inside, pass out to Langermont, head fake. Now she goes inside. The runner from Langermont off glass and in. 4-point game, 19-15 lead for the Bulldogs. 3:35 left here in the first quarter. As the Robo swings around the perimeter, finds its way to Turner. She goes inside to Ejim. Last touch by the Lobos. Deflected pass. Bulldogs will inbound on the baseline. 19 on the shot clock. Freshman Turner. Lobs into Ejim. Catches, spins, and a foul is called on Hargrove. Looks like she got the hand of the forward. 2 shots upcoming for the 5th-year forward. Devon Ejim, 20 of 26 at the free throw line this season. One of the most decorated players Lobo fans are getting a chance to see this season. Hits the first free throw. New Mexico Aging Services is your one-stop shop for connection, resources, and advocacy. Visit aging.nm.gov to learn more. Second free throw, no good. Moreland with the rebound. It's a 5-point lead for Gonzaga. 20-15. Cumber. And Hargrove working it. Checking the defense out from the Zags. Langermont in his own defense, so Wamba puts up a 3-point shot, misses right off iron. It's into the hands of Turner. Has it on the wing. Whistle Robo, cut off, far corner. Man-to-man defense from New Mexico. Turner with 15 on the clock, working left wing, goes high post now. Ejim at the free throw line, pull-up jumper, comes up short. Cumber with the rebound. Hargrove, pass ahead, Wamba, catches, sets, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Ejim. Moreland and a little in there battling for the board. Ejim comes out with it. Whistle Robo, passes up top to Turner. Turner, deep 3, shot blocked by Hargrove, but possession maintained by the Bulldogs. Poke right back to Turner. 12 on the shot clock. Hargrove goes under the screen. Turner pulls for 3 off back iron. Offensive board, Little passes inside the freshman, and the basket is good by Ejim after Turner missed the layup. Ejim got it, 22-15. For Gonzaga. Cumber working left wing. Goes up top to Hargrove. Langermont. Hargrove working back and forth. Senior drives inside. Tough left-handed shot from the baseline. That's no good. Zags grab the rebound. 13-7 rebound advantage for Gonzaga. Ejim with 8 points. Elbow jumper. Up, no good. Off left. Offensive rebound. Ejim. Put back attempt. No good. Ejim gets her miss. Moreland trying to tangle it up. Ejim hits the ground. Ball's poked out of the hands of a Bulldog inside by Cumber. Langermont gets it all the way inside, cut off. Wamba layup attempt, good. Hectic possession right there, but it ends with the Lobos getting a basket inside. 22-17. Approaching 1 minute left here in the first quarter. As Little swings it to Turner. Turner has it on the far sideline. Lobos are fronting the post, cut off the pass there for a second. Pass comes near side. Now it's on the wing, Little. Little, left wing, goes top of the key. Ejim, pull-up jumper, no good. Wamba with the rebound. Gonzaga, 9 of 20 from the field here in the first quarter. Lobos 8 of 19. 15-8 the advantage on the boards. 30 seconds left, 15 on the shot clock. Lobos working against his zone defense from the Bulldogs. Hargrove has it, near sideline. Goes up top, extra pass to Cumber. Deep 3-point shot from B, nothing but net. Big time shot from the senior. 22-20. Lead for the Bulldogs, final 10 seconds. Freshman Turner brings it up. Hargrove, the senior on her. Lobos double off the screen. Ejim gets an open 3. Can't connect there. Battle for the rebound. It goes out of play, but that doesn't matter because the first quarter is in the books as Gonzaga has a 2-point lead, but a late push from New Mexico. Bulldogs are just one of their last 9 from the field. It's a 2-point game after the first quarter here in the pit. This is Lobo Women's Basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Three there at the end of the first quarter brought the Lobos within 2. It's just the second made 3 of the first quarter for the Lobos. Warrior Fuel and Warrior Car Wash are proud partners of the Lobos, located across the street from Santa Ana Star Casino Hotel. Visit them today and go Lobos. Welcome back inside the pit. A big one this afternoon with Gonzaga and New Mexico lining up as we start the second quarter. Bulldogs attacking right to left from our radio broadcast position. Thank those of you joining us as well on the Mountain West Network. Very efficient first half offensively for both teams at times, but Gonzaga just one of their last 9 from the field as they immediately go inside. Double teamed in the post. Hybens has it stolen away by Cumber. Cumber brings it to the front court. It's Cumber, Hooks, Langerman, Joachim, and Riza Poe. Deep 3 from the off front iron, no good. Ejim with the rebound. Yvonne Ejim, 8.7 rebounds already, as she'll have another double-double. They go inside to Hybens. Hybens faces up. Baseline, pass out, right wing 3 in the air and in the basket. Betcourt makes her second 3 of the game. 25-20. Lead for the Zags. It's a 5'2" freshman from San Bruno, California, Riza Pope. Initiates the offense for New Mexico. Man-to-man defense from the Zags. Hooks, sophomore, cut off at the elbow. Comes back out, hand off to Langerman. Langerman works with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's Hooks. Trying to get downhill, spins inside, left hand finish for the sophomore. That's what Hooks wants to do. She wants to get downhill on a defender. 3-point game, 25-20. Just underway here in the second quarter. Ejim has it, left elbow, gets to Betancourt, sets a screen. Betancourt right back to Ejim. Those two work in a 1-2 game right now. Another screen, Betancourt downhill, pass out, sideline 3. No good, rebounded by the Lobos. Vera Günaydin, the junior from Turkey, missed that 3-point shot. Poe, probing dribble, gets it to Cumber. Cumber and Poe working back and forth. Freshman back to the senior, and 2 players come and guard Cumber on the sideline, and she just tries to throw it off. A Gonzaga player can't get that done. Goes out of play off of V. That was a good trap in the corner by the Bulldogs. Ejim and check out. Dahlin, the 6-foot sophomore, back in. Tough spot to be for Cumber. Lobos. 2 turnovers here in the first half. 5 turnovers for Gonzaga. Connor, 3-point shot. Straight on, no good. Joachim with the rebound. It was a 15-9 advantage on the boards in the first quarter for Gonzaga. Cumber. Little head fake, gets it inside all the way to the basket. Right hand finish for Cumber. I know V is a shooter, so if she can get the ball to the basket a couple of times, it's going to open things up for her. 25-24, the lead for Gonzaga. Working off the screen on the wing. Up top, Hybens gets out of her hand to Betancourt. Betancourt, step back 3. Hierarchy shot off iron. It's going to go out of play. The Lobo basketball. Ines Betancourt, junior from Portugal, averaging 10.2 points per game. Transfer from UConn. Came off the bench for freshman and sophomore seasons for the Huskies. Cumber checks out. Cumber's got 5 points, 2 rebounds in the first half. Bulldogs 10 of 25 from the field. Lobos 11 of 23. A little quarter court trap here from Gonzaga. A lot of pressure. Pass over the head of Hargrove. That's going to be a backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation by New Mexico.
Good switch up there from Gonzaga. Force a turnover. There's Betancourt setting up the offense. Man-to-man defense for the Lobos. A lot of screens in this offense from Gonzaga. 3-point shot off that iron. That was a deep one from Hybens. Board grab by New Mexico. Here comes Hooks. In transition, a crossover. Gets into the body. Layup attempt, no good. Foul is called as Hooks draws the contact. The sophomore will have 2 free throws. Hooks getting downhill into the body of Little. That's a second foul on Little. UNM Children's Hospital is New Mexico's only dedicated children's hospital with a 24/7 pediatric emergency department treating the region's most critical pediatric cases. UNM Health delivering. Joaquim checks out. Maya Moreland checks in. Joaquim 2 points, 3 boards. Hook's free throw is short. That's the one area that the Lobos definitely want to get better at. That's free throw shooting this season. Hooks is a 50% free throw shooter. She hit the second one. We're tied at 25. Joana Magalhaes, freshman from Portugal, checks back in for the Lobos. We're at number 13. And Route 66 is proud to be an official sponsor of the Lobo Athletics. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. Magalhaes guarding Betancourt. Portugal versus Portugal. They go inside the E-Gym on the block. She has position and lays it in. 27-25, 6.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Magalhaes drives inside, tries to pass it between 2 defenders. Ball gets poked away and is scooped up by Gonzaga. That was a tough pass as freshman tried to force it between 2 bodies and find Moreland underneath. Betancourt has it far sideline. Zips a pass underneath. A fantastic assist from the junior. Finish by Egypt, 29-25. Back-to-back baskets for Gonzaga after the Lobos tied the game at 25, and Hooks is through a pass that was low and out of play. A turnover for New Mexico. Langerman, Hargrove, and Joaquim on the floor along with Laura Hooks. Line up for the Lobos. Betancourt. Nice passes here in the first half. She's working on the far sideline. Goes up top to Turner. Turner has Hargrove in front of her. Goes over the screen to her left. Cut off at the elbow. E-Gym has it top of the key. She pulls up. 18-footer in and out. Rebound into the hands of Hargrove. Lobos trail by 4. Hooks gets it to Langerman. Langerman, that's a deep 3-point shot off iron. Offensive rebound goes to Hooks. She's under the basket, trying to back it down. Has her shot blocked from behind as Egypt grabs it. Bulldogs cross half court. Betancourt pass to the corner. Oso Robo, extra pass to Turner. She drives. Egypt wants to go downhill. She does on Joaquim. Misses the layup as Laro was going to get called for the foul. Dahlin grabbed the miss. Lady Mwamba check in for Hooks. Hybens, number 5, and number 31, Ella Hopkins check in for the Bulldogs. 20 on the shot clock, 5:14 on the game clock. Betancourt, quick trigger 3, no good, rebounded by Joaquim. 29-25, the lead for Gonzaga. Wamba, open 3 on the wing in transition, that's no good. Hybens grab the rebound. Lobos 2 of 11 from 3. Hybens cut off at the left elbow, gets it right back, swings it near sideline. Osorobo goes up top. Turner, the freshman, guarded by Hargrove. 15 on the shot clock. It's kick ball. The entry pass. 4:44 left. That's going to send us to the immediate timeout. As both teams trying to find some offense here in the second quarter. As Gonzaga leads by 4, 29-25. This is Lobo Women's Basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Well, both teams trying to find the offense here in the second quarter. Gonzaga outscoring New Mexico 7-5, but they lead 29-25 with 4:44 left in the first half. With Nucinda Credit Union's Power of Change program, you can round up to pay down your debt or contribute to your community. Learn more at nucinda.org/cents, insured by NCUA. JJ Buck back with you courtside here in the pit. The Zags 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. Lobos 2 of 6, 0 of 3 from 3 in this quarter. Leading scorer, Yvonne Ejim for the Zags, 12 points, 8 rebounds, also has 4 assists. That's a game high in that category. Lobos led by Destiny Hooks. She has 7 points. Zags inbound on the baseline. Comes up top, Osorobo, quick pass into the hands of O'Connor. O'Connor gets it back to Osorobo. Lobos come out in a 2-3 zone, and they force a travel. Osorobo, the freshman from Spain, turns it over. 11 different countries represented in this game between both teams. Quarter-court trap put on, Lobos break it. Wamba has it on the sideline, gets it to Langerman. Langerman, cross-court pass to Cumber. Hargrove, that's off of Osorobo's fingertips, goes out of play. It's Gonzaga with their length, and they go to the zone. That makes it a challenge for the Lobos. Move the basketball, get it to where they want against the zone defense. Both coaches use their bench in this game. Hargrove, it's to Wamba. Wamba, high in the zone, just 6 seconds on the shot clock. Hargrove gets it to Langerman. Langerman pass to Cumber, pull up from the elbow, it's good. Left elbow jumper from Cumber, 29-27. Lead for Gonzaga. O'Connor, pass inside the high bench. She faces up on the baseline. Pass back out to Turner. Turner goes right inside it. Ejim on the baseline. Goes to work, gets it in the paint. Pass out, three-point shot. O'Connor, it's good. 5th assist for Ejim. Lead back up to 5, 32-27. 3:35 left. Cumber's going to try to answer 4-3. Too hard on that one. Rebounded by Hibbins. There's Turner, their freshman. It's Hargrove in front of her. Lobos trying to front the post. That's a challenge. Ejim, now she gets it. Right block, turns and lays it in with the left hand. 34-27. 14 points for the 5th-year forward. The Bulldogs found a little spark to their offense last couple of possessions. New Mexico working against this zone. Wamba has it, right wing. Drives the lane. Gets to her right hand and finishes. The junior takes it inside. Is able to score over the defense. 34-29. Lead for the Zags. They work the ball around the perimeter. Betancourt now goes inside. Ejim faces up on Joaquin. Head fake, dribble, lob pass over the top, and a foul is called on Hibbins. It's going to go on Cumber. Send Hibbins to the free throw line. And that double comes, and Hibbins has been left open under the basket. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. The graduate player, transfer from Syracuse. Last year was the West Coast Conference 6th Woman of the Year. Such a challenging matchup for opponents as she hits the first free throw. Be the 4th free throw attempt for the Zags. Lobos have 2 in the first half. 2 for 2 at the line makes it 36-29. The quarter-court press still put on by the Zags. It's Hargrove and Langerman working it back and forth. Break the press. They go inside to Moreland. Moreland backing down to Ejim. Couple dribbles. Leaves the right-hand hook shot short. She's trying to chase down her miss. She does in the far corner. Lobos are able to reset. Work the ball around the perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. Langerman pass out to Cumber. Now Hargrove, extra pass to Wamba. Wamba trying to move the defense. Cumber doubled on the sideline again. Somehow finds Wamba. Wamba pass underneath to Moreland, and she's fouled from behind. With 3 seconds on the shot clock. I think if you're Cumber, you realize that if you get the ball on the sideline, that double team is coming. They're not going to let V get a shot off. Wamba, good job there. The athletic ability. Look around the defense by Moreland. Sends the senior Maya Moreland to the free throw line. Moreland hits the first free throw. Maya played the last 2 seasons at San Jose State. Freshman year was at Old Dominion, Charlotte, North Carolina. Hits both free throws. 5-point game, 36-31. Gonzaga leads. They have the ball, they're attacking right to left. O'Connor, 3-point shot, top of the key, misses everything. Bulldogs 5 of 15 from 3. Lobos 2 of 12. Zags 41% from the field. Lobos 43. Pass over the top. Cumber catches. Tries to dribble behind her back. And foul is called. That's going to go on O'Connor, who came down from behind. That's when B went behind her back. She lost it a little bit, but a collision near the foul. It's the third team foul with 1:52 left here in the second quarter. Inbounder is Hargrove, gets it to Moreland. She gets it right back. She cuts across the lane, loses her dribble, was able to recover and get it to Hooks. Hooks, tough pull-up shot mid-range, won the foul. Nothing there. Hargrove trying to go for the steal. She's on the floor. She grabs it at half court. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors New Mexico. 5-point game with 1:37 left. And Hargrove hustling, getting on the floor. That's what the senior brings to this Lobo team, the edge defensively. Zags outscoring Lobos by 3 here in the second quarter. So it's a 22-20 game at the end of the first quarter. Hargrove catches at the free throw line, passes out Langermont. Gets it right back to the senior. Hooks, gonna take the 3-point shot. Rattles home. Hooks pulls the Lobos to within 2, 36-34. 1:15 left. Zags quickly work the ball around the perimeter to set up the post entry. Turnaround from the baseline, that's good. Solid. Well, 8-footer left baseline. Hooks has it on the wing. Passes to Cumber. Corner 3 in the air from B off iron, no good. Moreland, good offensive board. She's trying to reverse layup, that's no good. And now Gonzaga grabs the rebound. Betancourt jogs into the front court. 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ejim going downhill from the top of the key. She's cut off mid-post, lost her dribble. Hargrove scoops it up for UNM. The senior, eyes for the rim, stops, turnaround shot. It's blocked by Betancourt. The Zags want to slow it down. They lead by 4. There's about a 5-second differential. Shot clock and a game clock. Betancourt. Junior has Hargrove on her. Man-to-man defense from the Lobos. Lisa Fortier says go at 10, and there's 10 on the shot clock. High screen set. Betancourt passes out. 3-point shot is up. That's no good. Rebounded by Cumber. She has time. Cumber bounce past the Langermont. Langermont 5 seconds on the clock. Gets it to Hooks. Hooks checks the clock. 2, 1. Jumper up, and it's shorts from the top of the key. The battle that was that second quarter. Both teams go back and forth. Tough early. That team's trying to find their offense, and then it got going for the Lobos. They were just one of their last 7 from the field as they finished the first half shooting 39%. Gonzaga at 42%. But the player to watch, Yvonne Ejim, has been the difference offensively in this one. Game high 14 points with 9 rebounds and 5 assists. We might be on triple-double watch for the 5th year forward. But it's halftime here at the Pit. Gonzaga 38, New Mexico 34. And now would be a great time to get one of those new Sonic Queso Smashers. Double or triple stack Angus patties smashed and seared to crispy perfection with melted cheese and creamy queso. Live free, eat Sonic. Halftime here at the Pit. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. We got a great halftime coming up for you. This is Global Women's Basketball, the UNM Sports Radio Network. Well, welcome back inside the Pit. Halftime where Gonzaga leads New Mexico 38-34. The halftime show is brought to you by Route 66 Casino Hotel. Get your kicks only at Route 66. I'm JJ Buck with your courtside in the Pit. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, whether you've tuned in on the Mountain West Network or on the UNM Sports Radio Network. This has been a back and forth battle. Good energy in the building and the matchups that we expected. Gonzaga with some fantastic performances in that first half. But before we get into the individual stats, let's look at the team totals. The first 2 quarters, we'll start with the Zags. They shot 41% from the floor, 15 of 36. They were 5 of 6. 12 assists to 8 turnovers. For the Lobos, they finished 38.9% from the field, 3 of 14 from 3, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 20 rebounds for New Mexico. They had 8 assists to 5 turnovers. The rebounding better in the second quarter for New Mexico, because into the first quarter is 15-9 advantage for Gonzaga in the second quarter. Lobos had an 11-9 advantage over the Bulldogs, and Lobos have to rebound the basketball. It's such a good rebounding team in Gonzaga. They're +8 over their opponents on this season. The turnovers for Gonzaga, 8 of them, that's led to 9 points off turnovers for the Lobos. They have a 9-2 advantage there. Points in the paint, 20-16 in favor of New Mexico. Bench points, 13-2 for the Lobos. But it's the size. Von Ejim inside, leading the way with 14 points. And Lobos losing Watt Hybins a few times on defense, and that's the challenge. Lobos going to try to double the post, and the backside defense has to be there. Led to some open looks early. The Lobos were able to battle back. It was a 2-point game at the end of the first quarter, 22-20. And it's a 4-point lead because Gonzaga outscored New Mexico 16-14 in the second quarter. Basketball is better with crisp Bud Light at your game. Keep it crisp, Lobos. Please drink responsibly. It's a busy day at the pit as we got a doubleheader of basketball with the Lobo Man playing tonight against Texas Southern at 6 p.m. Also busy day when you look at the Mountain West and West Coast Conference scoreboards. What's going on in West Coast Conference action? One final, Pacific beat Yale. Other games going on, Washington State at Iowa. Yes, Washington State and Oregon State in their Olympic sports. They're playing in the West Coast Conference. Of course, Mountain West fans, we know of the football scheduling alliance that occurred this year with Washington State and Oregon State. And then, oh man, the news of the new Pac-12. Gonzaga is going to be playing in the Pac-12 in 2 years, along with those schools, and then a member of the Mountain West teams that are going to the Pac-12. So the Pac-12 rebuilds itself, the Mountain West rebuilding, and Gonzaga with their outstanding basketball programs will be playing in that league. UC Davis Santa Clara later this afternoon, San Diego, UC Santa Barbara, and then UL Monroe and St. Mary's. That's your West Coast Conference scoreboard. If you look at the Mountain West, and it's been a great start to the season for San Diego State and Boise State. The Aztecs are 6-0. Boise State is 5-0. Games today, Boise State is hosting Weber State. That will tip off at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Nevada, Morgan State as well at 2. And then Cal State Northridge at San Jose State. And teams that also went off to a good start, Air Force and Fresno State. Air Force has a new head coach this season. They're 5-1. Fresno State, Mia Jacobs could have an all-conference-like season for Fresno State. They're 5-1. Lobos 3-2. Their losses, though, Texas Tech and Northern Arizona. And the challenge today with the Bulldogs in town. We come back on the other side. We'll see some highlights and individual stats in this one. The Bulldogs leading the Lobos 38-34. Halftime here at the pit on the UNM Sports Radio Network. The halftime stats and highlights are brought to you by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Going to see a lot of post baskets in this one. 2016 advantage points in the paint for New Mexico, but Yvonne Ejim, the outstanding forward for the Bulldogs, had a game-high 14 points in that first half. That's 14 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. So double-double is going to be there for Ejim, and we are on a triple-double watch for the Gonzaga forward. We also saw a good first half from Watt Hybins. Hybins had 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, getting loose inside as Lobos went to double team Yvonne Ejim. 8 points from Inesh Betancourt, the junior. He's also 2 of 5 from 3, had 2 assists, no turnovers in 15 minutes. And then Claire O'Connor hit a 3, had 3 points, and he had baskets from Dahlin and Turner. So Allie Turner is a player the Lobos really have to watch out for. She was quiet in that first half, but she is the team's second leading scorer, 15.4 points. Turner just 1 of 5 from the field, but did have 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and no turnovers in 16 minutes. For the Lobos, they had 1 player in double figures. It was Destiny Hooks, the sophomore, at 10 points, 3 at the free throw line. Vianney Cumber had 7 points, 2 rebounds. He had 5 points from Lana Langerman. Langerman also had 3 assists and 1 turnover in 6 minutes. And Maya Moreland had 4 points and 3 rebounds off the bench. Lady Wamba, 4 points and 1 rebound. Joanna Magalhães, freshman, with 2 points, a board, an assist, and a turnover. Alyssa Hargrove, 3 assists, 2 steals, no turnovers, 2 rebounds. He had to hit a basket, but her defense was key for the Lobos. And it's a little tighter bench in this one. We've been accustomed to seeing the Lobos go pretty deep in their roster, but we knew at this game against this style of opponent, things were going to tighten up that much more for the Lobos, and that's what we've seen minute-wise in the rotation. Toyota Albuquerque Santa Fe dealerships are proud supporters of UNM Athletics. Toyota, let's go places. So Mexico, just one of their last 7 from the field. Gonzaga was able to play a good back end of the second quarter. Both teams, it was a sluggish start to the quarter, as in that second quarter, UNM shot 31% from the field. Gonzaga's got up to 40%. There were 6 of 15. Lobos just 5 of 16. But what the Lobos want to build off is the rebounding performance. 11-9 advantage in the second quarter after being out-rebounded 15-9 in the first quarter. Because Gonzaga, they keep getting the ball to Egypt, they're going to be efficient. So if they do miss, the Lobos have to find a way to come down with that rebound and give themselves a chance on the other side. That's a 4-point lead. Bulldogs over the Lobos, 38-34. We'll have the third quarter after this timeout here on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Back inside the pit as we get ready to start the second half. Gonzaga 38, New Mexico 34. As part of UNM Health, the only academic medical center in the state, you can be assured your child will receive advanced specialty and primary care. UNM Health, delivering more. We'll see how the Lobos can spark themselves coming down that pit ramp. New Mexico is one of their last 7 from the field. It's in the second quarter, but still stayed right there. Just a 4-point lead for Gonzaga in this one. And the players that are leading the way are the ones that you'd expect. Giovanni Ejim, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. One of the most decorated players we'll get a chance to watch this season, and definitely one of the most talented. The 5th-year forward from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, represented Team Canada at the Olympics in Paris over the summer. She's coming off a year where she won the Becky Hammond Player of the Year award, West Coast Conference Player and Defensive Player of the Year, and is inching her way, becoming the program's all-time leading scorer. Started this game 415 points away from that mark. The Lobos' leading scorers coming into this game, Destiny Hooks and Vienna Cumber. Hooks battled for 10 points in the first half. She was 4 of 12 from the field. Cumber had 7 points on 3 of 7 shooting, just 1 of 5 from 3. Lobos likes to get a few more of those 3-point shots to fall. Lobos just 3 of 14. Gonzaga was 5 of 16. But if you're Gonzaga, feeling good about the way you're playing in the paint, and you do know your second leading scorer, the freshman Allie Turner, can get hot at any moment. Turner has 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting in the first half. The Lobos wearing the home white uniforms. Road blues for the Zags. Referees in this one, Kyle Bacon, Kelly Broomfield, Ashley Ellis. Let's get ready to start the second half. Both coaches, Lisa Fortier in her 11th season, head coach Mike Bradbury in his 9th season. Give the final instructions in the huddle. What should be a fantastic second half. Good energy in the building today in the pit. It's what you want to see. Big time game in a big time venue. Lobos, the starting lineup back out there. Magalhães, Hargrove, Hooks, Cumber, and Joaquin. Starters for Bulldogs, it's O'Connor, Hybens, Betancourt, Turner, and Egypt. It'll be Gonzaga ball. They start the third quarter. They're attacking left to right into this half. And we are underway. Man-to-man defense from the Lobos. O'Connor dribbles out from the far side. Hybens pass near sideline. Betancourt. Betancourt has Hargrove. Should be Magalhães in front of her. It's Hargrove with the steal. And the senior goes coast to coast to lay it in. A pick 2 for UNM. There's basket in the second half. Hybins swings it over to O'Connor. O'Connor left wing. Comes up top to Betancourt. There's Turner. Her shot is blocked by Hargrove, and she grabbed it. That's a Valley fence block. Pass ahead to Hooks. Hooks driving inside through traffic, lays it in. We are tied at 38, and Gonzaga called a timeout. What a start to the third quarter for the Lobos. They call a timeout with 9:22, and that's going to send us into our first break of the third quarter. Back-to-back buckets, both from Alyssa Hargrove steals. Hargrove scored, and then Hargrove got the assist. The Destiny Hooks timeout on the floor. It's tied at 38. Here on the UNM Sports Radio Network. We're tied at 38, just 9:22 left here. Not just, we're just into the third quarter as back-to-back steals from Alyssa Hargrove led to baskets for UNM. They're on a 4-0 run to start this third quarter. Quick timeout from Gonzaga. They set things up to go right inside the Hybins. Hybins facing up on Joakim. 6'3" forward, bounce pass to Ejim underneath, and the lay-in. Ejim up to 16 points. 40-38 the lead for the Zags. Hargrove, bounce pass to Hooks. Hooks under the basket, backing down. They'll turn around, and it's good. Right there from the top of the restricted circle. Tied at 40. Hybins, lob pass inside the Ejim. She catches, a couple pump fakes, and scores it. So good inside. 42-40. Ejim. Challenge for every single team that they play. High post touchdown for Joakim. She's at the free throw line. Let's pass out to Hargrove, sets a screen. Hargrove goes opposite the screen, drives through the baseline, tries a tough bounce pass in traffic to Joakim. It's turned over. In transition, here's Betancourt. Betancourt going right to the basket, and a blocking foul is called on Magalhães. First personal on the freshman. First team foul on the Lobos. Betancourt, 8 points, 2 assists this afternoon. The junior Portugal, transfer from UConn. Hits first free throw. Is your office slowed down by tech issues? DSI is your local MVP with printers, IT support, AV, and more. Let's dominate the competition. Visit DSINM.com. Betancourt hits both free throws, 44-40. Quick 4-0 run from the Zags. Magalhães pass underneath. Joakim pass out. Cumber sideline 3. It's good. 44-43. 1 point lead for the Zags. Betancourt initiates the offense. It's O'Connor. Left wing goes up top to Turner. Turner, the freshman, goes over to Betancourt. It's deflected by Magalhães. Out of play. The Zags can inbound in front of their bench here on the near sideline. Zags working left to right for our radio audience. 18 on the shot clock. Betancourt. Magalhães in front of her. Goes over the screen. Hybins steps out. Pump fake. Gets Cumber in the air. Goes inside through a ton of contact. Can't get the shot to go. The putback by Ejim misses, and a foul is called. It's going to be on Hooks. Second team foul on New Mexico. The first on the sophomore. That's the one inside Yvonne Ejim. Double-double now, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Fifth year forward to the free throw line. It's first free throw. Route 66 is proud to be an official sponsor of Lobo Athletics. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. That's 20 points. Ejim. Checking in for Joakim is Amaya Moreland. Joakim 2 points, 4 rebounds. Moreland's got 4 points, 3 boards. Lobo is able to break the trap. Have it in the front court. Cumber gets it over to Hargrove. Hargrove up top to Hooks. Hooks the pump fake. Goes inside, turns the corner, lays it in with the left hand. 1 point game, 46-45. The Zags with the lead. Lob pass inside the Hybins. Late contest from Moreland does enough to force the miss. Hooks out with it. He takes it into the front court. Finds Hargrove. Hargrove going inside. Pass back out. Magalish, three-point shot up. Too strong. Rebounded by Little. 6'2" senior underneath for Gonzaga. Betancourt. Lob pass underneath. Cumber with the steal. A one-handed steal. Gets it ahead to Hooks. Hooks. Far sideline. Man-to-man defense from Gonzaga. Hooks tried to get it to Moreland. Foul is called. Nope, excuse me, a travel is called. That happened right in front of us. This double screen, Coach Bradbury and the referee. Lady Mwamba, for one, checks in for the Lobos. Gonna swap places with Hooks. See number 22, McKinley Dalit. Sophomore from Washington into the game for the Zags. Hargrove backs it out. High post touchdown for Wamba. Wamba crosses over. Bounce pass to Moreland. Moreland on the block. Trying to reverse on Ejim. She's falling down. Layup comes up short. They're going to call it travel on Moreland. She tried to pretty much pivot her way to a layup attempt underneath the basket. Good job there by Ejim holding her position. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Ejim, Little, far sideline. High post touchdown, Dalit. And a foul, 2 hands. It's going to be on Cumber. It's going to be second foul on Cumber, third team foul. A 1-point game with 6:15 left here in the third quarter. Freshman Turner goes over the screen to her right, stops at the elbow. It's to Dahlin. Dahlin post-entry pass to Moreland. Lobos double. Extra pass now into the corner. Three-point shot is up, in and out. Board grabbed by the Lobos. It was tapped by Moreland. Magalish, the freshman, has it. She probes her way inside, goes for the layup. Can't get it to go. It's grabbed by Wamba after the tip. Long pass to Cumber. Extra pass to the freshman. Pump fake. She cuts across the lane. Inside. She's fouled on the floor. Foul goes on Allie Turner. First team foul on the Zags in the third quarter. First foul on Turner. Watt Hybits. Swap places with Ejim. Hybits, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, both forwards for the Zags. Having really good games this afternoon. Lobos getting into Wamba, the junior. She wants to drive the lane, stops, pump fake, shot, leaves it short. Ball on the floor, and a foul is going to be called on Moreland. That's a fourth team foul on the Lobos. Don't want to be given free opportunities with 5 minutes and 35 seconds up in the third quarter, but they're one team foul away, sending Gonzaga to the free throw line. High post touchdown for Hybits. Cumber guarding her, goes into the corner, it's Turner, dribbles out, resets up top, Hybins takes the spot in the corner, 3-point shot comes up short, ball on the ground. That's gonna be a jump ball. It'll be possession, New Mexico. That was Moreland and Dahlin battling for it on the floor. Hargrove walks it across half court. Lobos going right to left here in the second half. Cumber has it, far sideline. Cuts across the lane, gets to the Mountain West logo, pump fake. Tough bounce pass inside the Moreland. She's able to recover and grab it. Turn around jumper from the baseline is no good. 8-footer from the far side. 46-45, Bulldogs lead. 4:50 left here in the third quarter. And there's going to be a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Moreland. That's going to be the 15th foul of the Lobos with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left. And that's going to send us to a media timeout. 1-point game here in the pit. Bulldogs lead by 1. This is Lobo women's basketball. It's a 1-point game here in the pit as both teams trying to find their offense here in the third quarter. Lobos 0 of their last 5 from the field. Gonzaga 0 of their last 4. Yeah, it's 46-45 Gonzaga over at New Mexico. Route 66 is proud to be an official sponsor of Lobo Athletics. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. Welcome back inside the pit. I'm JJ Buck with you courtside. Thank you to all of you joining us on the Mountain West Network or UNM Sports Radio Network. This afternoon, a fantastic matchup between the Bulldogs and Lobos. These two teams played a good game last year. Lobos went into Spokane, where the Bulldogs were ranked 20th in the nation. They lost 67-56, but the Lobos really used that as a springboard to conference season for them. They went 12-6 in conference play, finished second in the Mountain West Conference. The Lobos, that was their 5th team foul before the timeout. The Zags are in the bonus in the 3rd quarter. Hybins, graduate from the Netherlands, hits the first free throw. Hybins and Ejim both having a really good afternoon. So Hybins goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Bulldogs 9 of 10 from the foul line in this game. There's the quarter court trap put on. It's Langermont and Hargrove. They work it back and forth. Pass ahead to Cumber. She has it near sideline. Hooks. Catch. Shot. No good from mid-range. Rebounded by the Zags. 48-45 lead for the Bulldogs. 4:25 left in the 3rd quarter. Man-to-man defense for New Mexico. O'Connor pressured on the far sideline. Hybins has it. Up top. Gets it to Little. Little curls around to the free throw line. Ball now finds Betancourt. Far corner. Now she resets to the elbow. Hybins. Pass over to O'Connor. Baseline jumper. Up and good. A 20-footer on the baseline. 50-45. Cumber with it. Near sideline. Sets up top. There's Hooks. Hooks. Dribbles to the elbow. Picks up a dribble. Passes out to Hargrove. Hargrove. And a blocking foul. It's going to be called on Betancourt. Hargrove driving the left side.
Calls a block by number 8. And that's Betancourt.
Second foul on Betancourt. 2nd team foul on the Bulldogs. 3:47 left here in the quarter. Lobos inbound on the baseline. Hargrove lobs it in to Joachim. They find Cumber left wing. Langermont, sophomore, goes to the left elbow. Passes back out to Cumber. Cumber has Ejim on it. Cumber tries to go baseline. Just cut off on the left block. Picks up a dribble. Comes out to Langermont. The pump fake. It's a long 2-point shot. And it's good. Rim, glass, and in. 3-point game, 50-47. Zags in the lead. 3:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. Hybins, bounce pass to Ejim. Ejim faces up on the baseline, passes out to Betancourt. Betancourt drives, the step-through runner, no good. Board into the hands of O'Connor. She puts it right back up, no good. Hybins gets it, it's swiped out of her hands. Ball's on the floor. Joachim Ejim down there. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession favors the Zags. 3:04 left. Joachim going to have to retie that pink Nike. Left foot. And with Nucinda Credit Union's Power of Change program, you can round up to pay down your debt or contribute to your community. Learn more at nucinda.org/cents, insured by NCUA. Baseline inbound for Gonzaga. Hybins, easy outlet up top. Betancourt gets the basketball. Ejim has it right wing, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Betancourt, pressure by Langermont, goes over the screen. Hargrove switches off. It's Little. She goes inside. That shot did not get off in time. That is a shot clock violation. Gonzaga comes out quarter court trap. Hargrove able to dribble past it. Hooks goes all the way to the basket. Contested by Ejim. No good. Zags have it. Betancourt up the far sideline. Looking inside. It's not there. Little in the far corner. Betancourt up top. Top of the key. Ejim. Joachim on her. 15 on the shot clock. Zags slowing it down. Lobos one of their last 8 from the field. The Zags one of their last 7. Betancourt drives. Pass to the far sideline. A little miscommunication as Little started to go towards the basket. Betancourt threw it towards the sideline. 13th turnover for Gonzaga. Lobos have 7 turnovers in this game. 11-4 advantage, points off at turnovers. Hargrove setting things up offensively for New Mexico. Cumber swings it to Langermont, comes back to Hooks. Hooks has it, Hooks inside, cut off by Ejim, and Hooks travel. But Destiny Hooks has 16 points, leading the way for the Lobos. Second turnover. 7 of 18 from the field. Ariza Poe, freshman, comes in for Hargrove. Maya Moreland comes in for Joakim. Joakim 2 points, 4 rebounds, but it's the minutes played defensively against Ejim. That's your challenge. Ejim checks out. Ejim has it on the wing for the Zags. Betancourt. It's an over. O'Connor, 3-point shot. It's good from the top of the key. 6-point lead for the Zags, 53-47. There's Reza Poe working with Langermont. Langermont resets. Poe has it on the wing. High post touch now for Moreland. Gives it back to Poe. Cumber pulls the trigger from the sideline. Yes! Cumber, 13 points. That's your third made 3. 3-point lead for Gonzaga. Ejim has it. Baseline, faces up. Trying to break down Moreland. Passes back out to Turner. Lobo fans now making some noise. Ejim goes inside, past the Hybens, underneath the basket, extra pass, open 3, Betancourt, in and out. Offensive rebound, put back, Ejim. So good underneath. 11th rebound for the 5th-year forward. She has 22 points. 5-point game, under a minute to go. Poe blocked from behind by Turner. Zags have it. Allie Turner, the freshman. Into the front court. Hybens. Post entry pass, turnaround from Ejim, it's good. 57-50. Lead for the Zags. That was just 2 of their last 10 from the field. It's Ejim feasting inside, 24 points for the Zags. Second differential shot clock and game clock. Poe dribbling it out. 5 seconds on the shot clock. She goes, works over the screen, gets it back to Cumber. Cumber's going to take the 3-point shot, and it's good! Cumber at the buzzer. Hybens, a 6'3" forward, came to contest that shot. A high arcing 3 for V, and a huge basket for the Lobos as they needed that little spark of momentum as Gonzaga was starting to pull away at the end of the 3rd quarter. But that 3 from V makes a 4-point game, 57-53. Zags over the Lobos. 4th quarter coming up after this on the UNM Sports Radio Network. As we get ready to start the 4th quarter here in the pit, Gonzaga leads New Mexico 57-53. What a fun game this has been, and thank you to all of you who tuned in on the Mountain West Network or UNM Sports Radio Network. It's going to be Lobo basketball. To start the 4th quarter, Lobos working right to left for our radio audience as Hargrove, Langermont, Hooks, Cumber, and Moreland on the floor for the Lobos. Betancourt guarding Hooks. Forced the reset on the perimeter. Hargrove dribbles. Ejim picks her up. And a pass almost intercepted on the baseline by Betancourt. Has little Betancourt, Turner, Ejim, and Dahlin on the floor for the Zags. 14 on a shot clock. Mexico inbounding on the baseline. It's Moreland. Gets it right back to Hargrove. Hargrove cuts across the lane. Looping layup attempt. That's no good. Rebound grab by Gonzaga. Poked out of Dahlin's hands for a second. The Zags have it. They lead by 4. Into the front court. Ejim, extra pass to the corner. 3 is up. That's no good. Offensive board, opposite side, goes into the hands of Little. Bounce pass underneath. It's stolen by Cumber. Pass ahead to Hooks. It's 2-on-2 the other way. Hooks drives right inside, trying to draw the foul. No whistle. Contest on the miss by Ejim inside. Turner near sideline. Zags work the ball around the perimeter. Find hands of Betancourt, left wing. Turner, extra pass to Little. Egypt facing up, now backing down on Cumber. Pass out to Little. She pulls for three. It's good. Esther Little gives the Zags a 7-point lead, 60-53, 8:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Hargrove probes inside, stops, and her pass is almost intercepted by Dahlin. Cumber is able to swipe it off the leg of Dahlin at the last second. The Lobos will maintain possession. So, Mwamba, Joachim, in for inbounding near sideline. Wamba working from the right sideline. Defender tries to draw the charge. Wamba tried to pass it to Joachim. It deflects off her hand and it goes in the basket. Well, a lay-in for Joachim, and you can call that an assist for Wamba. 5-point game, 60-55. Zags working against man-to-man defense from New Mexico. Little right wing. Gets a pass inside the high bins, right back out. Pace on the passes from Gonzaga. Now facing up on the baseline, Dahlin comes across the contest from Joachim, but she's slapped down. They're going to call that a foul on Joachim. First foul on Joachim, the first team foul on New Mexico. Zags are 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Lobos 3 of 4. Now rebounding plus 13 for Gonzaga. First free throw is good. When a team works together on the field or on the court, big things happen. Let's bring that same spirit to our communities. Join the team in finding common ground on the National Day of Racial Healing, January 21st, 2025. Learn more at dayofracialhealing.org/about. 2 for 2 at the free throw line, 62-55 the lead for the Zags. 7:45 to go here in the third quarter. High post touchdown for Joachim. Hand off to Hargrove. Circles around, drives inside, has it poked away, and a foul is called. Foul's called on O'Connor. Ejim checks back in for Dahlin. Ejim, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Langerman catches, slices across the lane, kick out to Wamba, 3-point shot, in and out. Joachim, offensive rebound for the Lobos. New Mexico resets. It's in the hands of Langerman. Works towards the top of the key. Cumber calls for the basketball. The right wing. Joachim has it at the free throw line. Gets it to Cumber. Cumber thought about it. Side step 3 in the air from B. That comes up short. Wamba grabbed it, passes it back out. Shot clock resets to 20. It did hit the underside of the rim, even though you heard the shot clock buzzer. Langerman inside, stops, pivots, kicks it back out to Hargrove. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Button hook up top. Hargrove just goes all the way down the lane, too hard on the layup, misses it off glass. 62-55 the lead for the Zags. 6:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's O'Connor, sophomore. It's up top to Turner. Turner, top of the key jumper, wide open 2-point shot's good. It's Hargrove got caught up on the screen. 9-point game. Zags with the lead. Lobos call a timeout. So 6:25 left. Lobos call a timeout. It's going to be our media timeout here in the fourth quarter. Big possession coming for the Lobos with 6:25 left here in the fourth. And this is Lobo Women's Basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Well, the lone basket of the quarter for the Lobos, almost by accident, but it counts. Lady Wamba trying to find Joachim underneath, fired the pass, deflected off her hand, and went in. Gonzaga outscoring New Mexico 7-2 in the fourth. They push the lead to 9. Lobos call a timeout. And for New Mexico, this is a big offensive possession coming out of the timeout with 6:25 left in the fourth quarter. UNM Children's Hospital is New Mexico's only dedicated children's hospital with a 24/7 pediatric emergency department. UNM Health, delivering more. Zags shooting 43% from the floor, Lobos at 40%. Got Egypt 24 points. Hybens has 11, O'Connor has 10. 3 Zags double figures. Cumber and Hooks with 16 points. As Cumber inbounds it to Hooks. Hargrove, Hooks, Cumber, Langerman, Joaquim on the floor for New Mexico. Hooks is cut off at the right elbow. Hargrove has it, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Passes out to Langerman, the sophomore, gets it to Cumber, top of the key, 3 off front iron, rebounded by O'Connor. O'Connor has 5 rebounds. Little sets things up on the near side. Zags swing the ball around the perimeter. Turner now post entry. Egypt, she faces up, darts into the lane, pulls up and finishes. 66-55, 26 points for Egypt. 5:45 left. Hooks, little pump fake. Slashes across the lane, stops inside and finishes. That snaps a 6-0 run from the Zags. 9-point lead, Egypt facing up on the baseline. Gets to the Mountain West logo, passes back up to Turner, open 3-point shot off front iron, and an offensive rebound. Grabbed by O'Connor. It's into the hands of Little on the near sideline. Zags taking their time. There's 10 on the shot clock. Freshman Turner goes to her right over the screen to the free throw line, passes back out. Hybens pulls for 3 off back iron. Rebound, grabbed by Joaquim. 5 minutes left. Pass ahead to Cumber, extra pass to Langerman. She's left wide open for 3. Needed. That one is no good. 66-57. Lead for the Zags. 4:50 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Connor. Had a good game, 10.6 rebounds. Hybens inside, facing up. Let's go to work on Cumber, and they're going to call a foul on B. 2 hands. Third personal foul on Cumber. Second team foul. The Lobos. Shot clock resets at 20. It is freshman Allie Turner inbounding on the baseline. Goes to Egypt, a ton of contact. 2 Lobos hit the floor. Ball goes inside to Dahlin, and she is fouled on the shot attempt by Moreland. The sophomore has free throws. Second foul on Moreland.
Dahlin at the line, shooting 2.
Kinley Dahlin, sophomore from Washington, averaging 5 points, 3 rebounds per game. Hits her first free throw. Second free throw, good. Lead back up to 11 for Gonzaga. 4.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Langerman finds Cumber. Cumber, extra pass. Hargrove, 3-point shot, that's good. The lefty from the left wing. 68-60. O'Connor passes out from the sideline. Now it's in the hands of Betancourt. Betancourt has Hooks on her, man-to-man defense from New Mexico. O'Connor, 3-point shot, in and out. Who's gonna grab the board? The Zags do underneath. It's poked out of the hands of Dahlin as she went to the floor. Pass ahead to Hooks. Hooks darts right to the basket, lays it in. Zags bench screaming there was a foul underneath. Lobos take advantage of the transition opportunity. 68-62. The lead for the Zags. 3:40 left. O'Connor has it, left sideline. High post touchdown for Dahlin. Comes back near sideline. Turner catches, drives baseline. The runner, no good. Moreland grabs a rebound, goes to the floor. They call a jump ball. Possession error favors Gonzaga. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Egypt is able to get her hands in there, forced a jump ball, retained possession for the Zags. .3:31 on the game clock. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Referees having a little discussion. And we're good to go. Turner inbounds it to Betancourt. Betancourt fouled by Langerman. That's a blocking foul. It's going to be the 14th foul. Langerman just a little too aggressive there. Trying to hedge in front of Betancourt. Shot clock resets to 20. Betancourt has it. Cut off. Little. Lobos zone look. This defense possession. Betancourt inside, passes back out to Little. She drives to the elbow, passes out to Turner. Turner turns the corner, gets down to the baseline. She's double teamed there. Gets it to Hybens. Hybens gets it over Little. Extra pass on the floor. Shot goes up at the buzzer, and it's good. The pass, it was low. Had to be picked up by Betancourt from the shoelaces. And she hits the three. Gonzaga called the timeout. It gives Gonzaga a 71-62 lead. 3:07. So they're going to review the basket. And we will see what the refs see here in a second. French Funerals and Cremations offers distinctive personal and affordable services designed to help you honor your loved one in a way that is unique to them and meaningful to you. Visit FrenchFunerals.com. So it is a good three-point basket for Gonzaga. They're 8 of 27 from 3. Betancourt has 11 points for Bulldogs in double figure scoring. Yvonne Ejim 26, Betancourt, Hybens have 11, O'Connor has 10. For the Lobos, Destiny Hooks has 20 points, 9 of 21 shooting. Vianney Cumber has 16 points. One of the key stats in this one, second chance points, 11-2. The advantage for Gonzaga. And they have a 44-28 rebounding edge. 71-62. Final 3:05 of this game. Zags lead. Lobos have the basketball. Hargrove bounce pass to Moreland underneath. She picks it up off the floor and scores. Moreland, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Little working with it. Far sideline, ball goes inside the Ejim. Extra pass to Hybens, open on the opposite side. Makes it 73-64. 2:35 left. Ejim, the assist machine. Hooks, loses it inside through contact. Tries to go up with it on the right block. Can't get the shot to go, but she'll be shooting free throws. Ejim, 26 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists. So Hooks going to be shooting free throws. A sophomore gets first free throw. Career high in assists for Ejim before was 7 as Hooks hits both free throws. 73-66 lead for the Zags. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. Pass went through the hands of Ejim, but she was able to get it and pass it back to Betancourt. Now she has it. Zags draining the clock. 10 on the shot clock. Betancourt goes to her right over the screen. Inside, the floater in the lane, off iron, rebound Ejim. And she's able to pass back out. The Zags reset. 45 rebounds for Gonzaga to 28 for the Lobos. And do it again, the high screen. Betancourt, though, this time steps back, three-point shot. It's good. A 10-point lead for the Zags, 76-66. That's 14 second chance points for Gonzaga as Hooks works from the right wing, cuts inside, layup is good. 76-68, minute and a half left. Zags going to use all the clock they can this possession. Working the ball around the perimeter. Hooks, Hargrove almost got the steal. Freshman number 11, Allie Turner, checks in for O'Connor. Betancourt has 18 on the shot clock. Guarded by Langermont. Take her time. Backs away down. Tried to use the screen. Lobos double off the screen. Hyvens has it. Extra pass. Little three-point shot up, and she banks it in from the right wing. 79-68. Lead for the Zags as Hooks lost the basketball trying to dribble it behind her back. And it's going to be Gonzaga basketball. Gonzaga with the 11-point lead and some big-time three-point shots at the end of the shot clock here late in the fourth quarter. Gonzaga just dribble out the shot clock with the 11-point lead. Little throws around. Turner fires a pass inside to Ejim, over to Hyvens, and it's good. Another assist. Ejim, that's her 8th assist. It's 81-68. A lead for the Zags as the forwards have put on a clinic for Gonzaga here this afternoon. Cumber gets to the Mountain West logo. Turnaround jumper comes up short for V. And that is going to do it. As the Lobos back off, shot clock is off, and it's the final 12 seconds that will tick off the clock as Gonzaga has a big fourth quarter. They outscored the Lobos 24-15 in this one. 81-68 is the final. The Lobos were able to hang right there with Gonzaga most of the night, with fourth quarter advantage to the Bulldogs, as it was too much for the Lobos to overcome. With 4 players in double figures for Gonzaga, Lobos got 2 in double figures, Destiny Hooks and Vienna Cumber. The rebounding advantage was too much for the Lobos to overcome there, which led to 11 second chance points. 14 second chance points for Gonzaga, 14-2 the advantage in that category, 46-28 on the boards. We'll rate our post-game conversation with head coach Mike Bradbury. He'll come talk with us after this one. Lobos played hard. This is a game you want to see as a fan. You get a team like Gonzaga that comes in to play in the pit. And the Lobos battle, but just could not create enough offense there in the fourth quarter, and really just the rebounding. When they forced to miss shots, could not get the rebound. 16 offensive rebounds for the Zags in this one. The post-game comments upcoming for head coach Mike Bradbury. Limit Gonzaga from 3. Zags shot 34% from 3. They go 10 of 29, so Lobos made them work. But inside, Yvonne Ejim had 26 points, 17 rebounds, and 8 assists. So a big-time game. One of the best players the Lobos are going to see all season long. The 5th-year forward from Canada, as Mexico table lead offense from Cumber and Hooks, but struggled to find looks from anyone else in this game. Lobos shot 42% from the floor. They were 7 of 23 from 3. Had moments that just could never click in and put that one last run together. The fourth quarter featured some tough baskets at the end of the shot clock. And that's just big-time buckets from a very good team, the Gonzaga Bulldogs. So head coach Mike Bradbury comes over to talk with us post-game. We're joined by head coach Mike Bradbury. Lobos fall to Gonzaga. Coach, this was a tight game for you throughout, but the fourth quarter is some of those second chance points that really allowed them to pull away.
Yeah, the rebounds got us. And, we continued to compete. I thought we got a little tired in the fourth quarter, is where they got us was on the boards. And, we knew Ejim was the real deal. But, in the first half, she accounts for 32 of their 38 points, either by scoring or assisting. And we did not have an answer for her tonight, clearly.
Yeah, I know, Coach, defensively, definitely the game plan of the double left some open shots, and it's just the execution for you guys defensively. Yeah,
with us defensively to play against her, you're going to have to take a chance, okay? And we did. And Zero has not made a three all year. And it's a 6-point game, and she banks one in at the buzzer. In the fourth quarter. Okay, that hurts, but that was kind of what we had to do. They shot it better. Betancourt, she's a 25% three-point shooter. She goes 4 for 8. So, a couple things that we were willing to try to give up to get to Ejim a little bit. Give Gonzaga credit. Those kids stepped up and made those shots.
And offensively for you guys, Destiny Hooks, BNA Cumber, give what you expected. What did you see about just the looks that you were getting from everyone else?
Yeah, when we ran good offense, we were fine. We got a little rush there when we got behind. But, up until then, it was like we were scoring when we wanted to. We just couldn't stop them enough to get over the hump.
Yeah, and lastly for you, Coach, you look at this stretch. We knew it was going to be tough for your team. What do you want them to take from this game to push forward?
We play a top 20 team, and we play them close for 35 minutes, and we've got to get better tomorrow. And it's a long season. This is Game 6, and the Wednesday game is going to be every bit as challenging as this one. UC Irvine, that's who played Gonzaga in the first round of the NCAA tournament last year. So that game will be just like this. We made the schedule very, very tough to challenge ourselves, and that's what we're doing.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thanks, JJ.
Head Coach Mike Bradbury with us. Post-game Lobos fall to Gonzaga 81-68. I want to send a big thank you to everyone who joined us on the Mountain West Network this afternoon. Fantastic stuff from Chase Christensen and our entire Lobo TV crew here inside the pit. And those of you listening on the radio, our post-game show continues after this on the UNM Sports Radio Network.